Well, hello there. It's such a beautiful day today. Such a beautiful day today. I'm chilling out here at the park, at the library. I love it. Um, you hear the birds. Really, it's so much that I want to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about it. So it's like I'm just going to pick something because it's so many things I'm doing, so many things I have to decide which thing I'm going to focus on, like which thing I'm going to focus on. My life is moving like fast, um, and the events in my life are big. Like they're big changes. Like every day there's something new, something great, something terrible. And I use the word terrible. Like people used to have to describe God sometimes, great and terrible. Um, but I know I should be still making sure that I reach out and say something, um, because all this stuff here is it can be confusion, and I'm here to help you, like clear the confusion, as I clear my own confusion. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my God. Woo, the wind blowing. Woo! But I'll say, okay, so today I'm going to be simplifying everything. Everything right now is getting ready to be like a split between good and evil. And the bad part is good people accidentally fall on the evil side. And so this message is for the good. Now is the time to define if you're good or not. That's just basically that simple. Bad people, evil people, they are on their shit. They are on it. They're on it so much that they got good people praising bad people. Now, bad people and good people. Really, is there such a thing? It seems like it. But I know all people core is love. I know we start off as love. And I know that we put on the clothes of our environment and our society, and we put on the minds of our parents and our friends and our media. And we take a path that was carved out for us. But if we were going to divide people, and that's really our problem, people have been divided. That's the society's problem. That's not society's problem. That's how society works. But people have been divided based on status and money and clothes and jewelry and beauty and intelligence and color and creed and religion and politics and teams and we're really all one. A lot of my black black means blacked out culture to me. It doesn't mean what people think it is. But black people, they say, hey, you know what? I'm just telling you the truth. You can't be friends with these people. You can't love on these people. They don't know love. They don't like you. They don't care about you. Can't you see that? Like, why would you waste perfectly good love on these people who don't care about you? Okay, one, love can't be wasted. Love is powerful. Love is powerful. Even if it's just a seed, it will sprout. Even if you don't get to see it sprout, it does. So people divide people by color, and they'll tell me, hey, you can't trust white people. You can't. They don't care about you. They are cold-hearted. They don't understand you and don't want to understand you. They don't care. But I've seen that around black people about me. And I still give them love. It's a lot of people that I know that has a lot of melanin in their skin who don't care about me, don't like me, there's a hate on me, all of that. And I still give my forgiveness and my love, which is for me to share. But if we were going to divide anything right now, it's like between good and evil right now. It's like really between good and evil. And you can mess around and be on the wrong side. That's the sad part. The sad part is a good person could end up on the side of wrong because of just slowly letting your heart get harder and harder and harder. And staying stuck at the cocoon stage. There's a stage where you are being protected in your life. In the beginning, to get to 2 years old, someone had to help you. It was love that helped you in different forms, in different sizes, races, colors, creeds, helped you during that protection stage. Later on, you protect yourself. And it's a hardening where you say, hey, look, no, not if I care about me, I gotta protect myself from you or whatever. And then there's a stage when you realize that you can't protect yourself. You were never protecting yourself. You thought you were. You were using common sense, but common sense can't protect you from what's going on out here. Only love and life is protecting you. Love and life is protecting you. Love for life is protecting you. And so we've been thinking that we've been protecting ourselves and providing for ourselves. But you haven't. But it's okay. In thinking that you're protecting yourself, you have become hardened. And so at that point, you say, hey, well, I can fight, I can fuss, I can kill, I can do what I need. Most people say, no, I'm not really fighting, I'm not really fussing, and I'm not really killing. I'm good. I'm a good person. I care about people. But Good people must bear fruit. It's time to bear fruit. You can't just be making money out here and think that you're good. You're not good because you work hard. Because you were smart enough to get some digits to go into your bank account, and smart enough to get some paper that flies around here all around in your pocket. That's not good. That's not good. That's neutral. When we say we're minding our own business and we let people get hurt, killed, and everything in front of us, that's not good. When we believe we help people by giving $10 or 20 or 50 to a charity, I don't have anything against charities, because I'm actually getting ready to start a charity to help bail people out of jail during quarantine, especially for being accused of misdemeanors and nonviolent crime. So I'm actually getting ready to start. I'm already starting the project. People don't need to be in those quarantine situations. It is cruel and unusual punishment for being accused of something. That's like ridiculous what they do in this quarantine situation for people accused of crimes. You're already being fully punished. You shouldn't even need no court, no nothing. Just let you out. Okay? So I'm not knocking charities, but charity starts at home, and it starts in your neighborhood. We will step over someone to get to church. We will leave someone desperate and destitute and disturbed to get to work. You could have your child telling you, I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm this and that. You got to go to work. Your child could be telling you, I don't want to go to school, I'm being bullied, I feel suicidal. You got to go to work. I'll deal with it when I get off, because our primary concern in our society is making money. The good part of us says we're making money to feed our family and to provide for our family, and that's why we're doing it. But we step over all our morals, values, and everything, over our parent training and everything, to make some money. Okay, so if your focus is 100% get money right now, you're not good. You're not good. You're at best neutral. At worst, you're an evil bastard. And I can say that. I used to be get money or die trying, get rich or die trying, all this stuff. And I was doing it for my family, so that I can give my kids something that I didn't have, and all of that stuff, right? That's the dream. We miss out on giving our kids a father and a mother a lot of times, because how our life is organized based on a foolish system that was created for us. We don't have time for family. You can't have a family and have time. That's like having your cake and eat it too. Like, it's how this system is set up. It's almost like you got to pick or choose. You want to feed them? Okay, well, you can't be around them. You can't really raise them. These video games, we got you, this TV, these peers of these children are raising them teachers who don't even like them, um, governments are deciding what your children should be educated, and these governments do not like you or your children. They need you, but they don't like you, and that's the difference. But defining good as far as action, good is when you are a light where you go, that you make a difference for the better because you're there. Good is deliberate. We need to be deliberately good and consciously aware of doing activities and being a certain way to project good. Right now, there's people who would probably beat you up to get you out of the store because of a mask, because they work there and you're not wearing your mask. There's people demeaning other people because of fear. If you are fear based, you're probably not good. If you're scared, you're probably a bad guy. And I'm saying that because you're not shining your light. When you shine your light, you see the truth of what's going on, and you also realize that light overwhelms the darkness. There is you could be in a dark anything. You can be in a dark stadium that's the top is closed, and a person can do a lighter and everybody gonna see that light. So darkness cannot hide light. And so when you are a light, you understand that and you see it once you realize, when you live as a light. And fear should be at its minimum because you know that light is more powerful than darkness. Like, it's automatic, like, period. So I'm saying all this to say, so much shadows. Let's see where. I'm saying all this to say that you have to be actively good. You have to actively be a light. If you're scared, seek faith, the light, joy. You can't have like joy and be scared at the same time. When we are scared, we do things that's scary. Scared people scare people. That's my new saying. You know how they say hurt people hurt people? Scared people scare people. You know that it's really dangerous to ever, like, really try to scare someone out of their sleep or do certain things because you know that if they're scared, they can hop up and do damage to you. An animal, you don't want that animal to be scared. That's why they say never back an animal into a corner, because sooner or later that animal is going to fight its way out of that corner through you. So you are no different. If you are scared, you can become very scary, and your thoughts and your ideas are damaging a lot of times to people. Your actions cause you not to help people because you're scared. Um, your actions cause you not to say anything when you know you should say something in a situation because you're scared. And your lack of saying anything in that situation a lot of times allow things to continue. You know, it allows things to continue. So, fear and greed being a part of you as a good person, now it's time to stop. Your focus cannot be get money right now. And I know people are like, what? It's wrong. This is extreme, I know. And so this is for extreme people who understand that this is for real. It is not time to patty cake baker's man and sell a cake as fast as you can. This is not that time. Time to protect, love, serve, help, share, care. If you're good, you got to prioritize people first. If you're good, you got to prioritize love first. People's feelings. If you're good, your actions should speak that you care. You should be helping old ladies to their car if you're right there. You should be picking people up out of the rain if you know you're not going to hurt them. You know, you should be active. You should be saying something if you're good. Because the evil people doing it. They doing it. They work every day, overtime. They don't sleep. They take drugs to stay up. They do all types of stuff. And it's time to do good. It's time to do good. And when the time comes for you to get on the side of good or evil, hopefully it's totally clear. Because if you are just taking orders from dictators, leaders, laws that were written by dictators and leaders from even a long time ago, you're just taking orders for a paycheck that doesn't allow you to love, doesn't allow you to be good, allows you to beat up on people, steal from people, take their money, hide their money, lie to them about it, do all of this, and you got a business suit on a whole. You know? So, woo woo. Yeah, so it's time to seek good, be good, look good, try good, buy good. It's time also to remove your support from evil. Remove your support. Remove your respect. Take authority over. In history, when we look at history, at least the story that he told us, it's always people standing on the sidelines while people getting messed up, just letting people get beat, killed, raped, kidnapped, stabbed, beat, whatever. It's always been a bunch of scary, fearful, weak people on the sideline. And sometimes that they have been us in the past. We didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do. Like If you see a situation where people are stepping on people's necks and killing people, or they're doing this and doing that, we never know what to do. We always just say, you know what? Hopefully we get justice. We are justice. We are the law. What we allow, it becomes the law. Whatever you allow becomes a law. So it's like, it's people who, okay, if you speed 1 mile over the speed limit, that's supposed to be against the law, right? But in our real law, they don't stop you unless you speed in over 5 miles over the speed limit, right? So the real law is what you allow. People would not allow them to do that for 1 mile because it's too burdensome, right? So the law that we're allowing all of this. And it's like, if you hear something on the news that like concerns you and breaks your heart, I strongly suggest that you I strongly suggest that you remember your heart, remember your love, and remember that you have a higher purpose here. We have a higher purpose here. And it can get, it's such a distraction, right? It's such a distraction that we have this higher purpose. But it's our first purpose. And I remember working at a call center years ago. And this one girl, every time someone called, because we would be talking in between calls, every time someone called, she'd be like, she'll stab the computer screen with a pencil, like, she'll do like, oh! And I'm like, this is our job. Like, this is what we're supposed to do when they call us. That's why we are getting paid. So it's a good thing when they call us. I know you don't want to work, but it's a good thing when they call us. They calling us. They calling us. That's why we're here. They're calling us. You've been called. And you're here to answer. And you're here to do good. And the burden people feel, people hate when I say some of this stuff because it's a burden that people feel because you just want to do what the fuck you want to do with your life without no let me turn this way because I'm getting into business that I probably shouldn't get into. But anyway, I don't want to have to show y'all good on camera right now. But anyway, I'm saying all of this to say, answer the call. I know that you just want to have fun and go to the beach and get your big house and just be a butterfly and all that good stuff. Stop shitting on people on your way. Stop acting like people are less important to you than these things because they shouldn't be. We're saying we don't care about other people because that's too overwhelming. I need to care about only me and mine. I was at the beach 2 weeks ago and the tides are coming in real rough, and so I pulled my children in, and when I say my children, the children I'm in that I'm responsible for, I pulled my children in and say, hey, this is too rough. It's going crazy out here. And I went down the beach and I was telling people, just make sure you keep an eye out for kids. Yeah, you're kids, but just keep an eye out for kids. It is extra rough. Because I went to the lifeguard and he says, well, if people see their child getting destroyed, then that's them being stupid. That's what he told me. So I continue to walk on the beach and just say it's getting really rough. I noticed in the water, and just keep an eye out for kids. Most people were like, yeah, 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 yeah. One guy told me, I'm watching my son. I'm like, you're doing a great job. Just if you see anybody in trouble or anything like that, could you just keep an eye out for kids? He said, no. He basically said, could you step away from me? First of all, you're too close to me. And so I say, okay, walk away. God bless you. And so our mindset is so on ourselves that we forgot the call, the reason why we picked up the phone and said we will be there, and why we came here, and whatever, we forgot it. And I'm here to help remind you. The good should be good. The good should be glimmering. The good should be shining. You should be active. It should be no guess if you're good. It should be, you should wear t-shirts. I am good. Okay? I'm here to help. That's what you need to wear, a t-shirt. I'm here to help. I'm here to love. Might have to make that t-shirt. Okay? I'm getting ready to make some t-shirts. Now, the ones with the money on your mind, and I know you got a good heart, do things that express you. If it makes you money, so be it. Sometimes just me sitting out in this park meditating, people give me money. I've received hundreds of dollars at this park, just for being here, just because they know I'm doing something. No one else is doing this. I dance out here, stretch out here, kick. I'm in the middle of Miami. And so, but do what you love. Express yourself. If you get money by expressing yourself, so be it. Let the money be secondary, tertiary, whatever you want to call it. And let love be first. Let your true expression be primary. And you will not have to worry about funds. But that's basically all I really wanted to say to you. Like I said, it's too much to talk about. I have so much to talk about, so many things to do, so many, and I'm also trying to make sure I balance myself in and keep myself priority, because you have to be priority as far as love is concerned in your life, and then you can spill it over to other people. But love needs to be your priority. Good people we must love. Good people we must love. Good people, people first. Not your attitude, not your money, not their attitude. Imagine if it was you over there. That's really what you got to do. Imagine if it's you over there. If you were looking at you, what would you see? Would you see love if you were looking at yourself? Would you see caring? Would you see mean, nasty attitudes? People telling me, I don't care, I'm going to beat this person up. This person deserves death. This hatred. I hate this person. Don't hate none of these politicians. Don't hate. Good people we can't hate. These evil people ain't really doing much love, so we can't do hate. Okay? Don't hate nobody. That's basically is my message. Is good people, be good, be love, be light in this time that needs love and light. Get unforgiveness out your heart. Forgive. Most of our problems is because we don't forgive. They're not forgiving us. There was supposed to be a year of Jubilee every 50 years, which basically means you get out of debt. It's to get out of the debt year, and you basically get your land back that you sold, your family sold over the 50 years or rented it out. Basically, all of that supposed to come back to you in the year of Jubilee. We've been cheated from Jubilee. There's no forgiveness. When people go to jail now, back in the day, when you go to jail or you did something bad, you can move to California from Florida. Nobody would know. You can start over. You can be a light without any hindrance. You can become a pastor, and you can be a minister, or orphanage provider, whatever, and change your life from moonshining to caring for the kids. Okay? Now, you can't do that. There's no forgiveness in our system. They say, okay, well, you can get a good job after 7 years, or you can, that stuff follow you for the rest of your life. They should erase it after 7 years, but it shouldn't follow you for the rest of your life. That's not forgiveness. If someone can look up on a thing and say, okay, 15, 20 years ago, you used to sell dope, and make a decision based on 20 years ago, do you know how much awakening you can have in 20 years? But it's no such thing as forgiveness in this system. And so we have to forgive. And I didn't really mean for this video to be this long, but we have to forgive. The good people have to forgive. The good people have to love. The good people need to alleviate hate from their mind and heart. The good people have to shine. Love does win this. Which side are you going to be on? Love wins. I'm going to tell you the end of it. I'm going to give you the a spoiler alert. Love wins. So what side are you going to be on? Have a great day. Love.